example, level 1 percentage, so attendance would be 20%, level 1 exam would be 20%, level 2 exam would be 20%, level 3 is mock and presentation. So in the level 3, we are not conducting any written exam. We were going to do a level mock, which is a 101 with the trainer, and the presentation, which you have to deliver in the classroom. So in the level 3, these two major things will cover. Like level 3 mock would be 20%, and presentation again 20%. So total weightage is 100%. ये हमारी एक ग्रेड बुक तैयार होती है इससे. इट्स नाउ ग्रेड बुक इज लाइक अ रिपोर्ट कार्ड. ऑन द रिपोर्ट कार्ड वी कैन सी योर प्रोग्रेस कि स्टूडेंट कितना बैच अटेंड कर रहा है, उसका लेवल 1 में क्या परसेंटेज आए हैं, लेवल 2 में क्या आए हैं. So accordingly, we will able to see your performance and we can guide you through कि आपको कितना performance में co-op करना है. So this is all about gradebook. Any question, any doubt related to the gradebook? Any question, guys? If you want,
No.
No.
Okay. I also share over the chat box related to the gradebook. Can you see the chat box?
How many?
Yes.
It would be great if you show them the document that we have.
Yeah.
I will like share the screen. Yeah, thanks.
Amish will take an Excel and you can put your screen and yeah.
Yeah, sir. About gradebook, as I said, again I'm going to mention. So I mentioned in the serial wise here. One is attendance, which is 20%. Two, level 1 exam, which is again 20%. Third point is level 2 exam, which is again 20%. And fourth, which is a mock, which is 20%. And fifth, presentation, again, which is a 20%. So total weightage is 100%. अब ग्रेड बुक हमारी रेडी हो गई है, राइट. इसमें अब हमारा प्लेसमेंट कैसे हेल्प करेगी एंड प्लेसमेंट इसमें ग्रेड बुक से हमें क्या फायदा होगा, उसके आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू द पॉइंट्स. सो फर्स्ट, एक जब ग्रेड बुक रेडी हो जाती है, फॉर एग्जांपल योर रिपोर्ट कार्ड इज रेडी, देन गोइंग टू असिस्ट यू ऑन द प्लेसमेंट पार्ट. सो प्लेसमेंट्स हैव द वेटेज कि कौन सा स्टूडेंट टीयर 1, टीयर 2, टीयर 3 एंड टीयर 4 में है. अब ये टीयर 1, 2, 3, 4 है क्या, ये तो हमारी प्लेसमेंट को पता है या मुझे पता है. सो गाइस, आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू द स्टेप्स वन बाय वन. So placement have their criteria कि at least 50 to 69% वाले जो students हैं, they are eligible for the placement assistance pool. How? So उन्होंने वो percentage कहाँ से निकाली है? That is percentage come from grade book. जो हमारी weightage grade book एक ready हो जाती है after all the levels और आपके percentage total निकल जाते हैं, then उसके बाद placements की entries होती है. So, for example, the person who scores 90 and above, they come into the A certification, which is a excellence. That means a person who's come in the 90 to 90% and above, they are the part of the placement assistance pool. Second, the person who comes on 70 to 89%, that means the person come into the achievement part. Again, the person is also eligible for the placement assistance pool. Third, if 69%, the person who come into the average zone, they get the certificate of completion and they also eligible for the placement pool. Fourth, the person who comes in 49 and below, that means only the part of certification of participation, they are not part of the placement assistance pool. Why? Because if the students are not matching the placement criteria, they are not eligible for the placement pool. So they are out of the placement pool. So this is the reason why we made a grade book and why training and placement things are coordinating in with between. So accordingly, we will assist you and help you guys. एंड प्ले ग्रेड बुक और प्लेसमेंट्स दोनों एक ही सीक्वेंस में रहेगा साथ साथ, जिससे आपको हेल्प मिलती रहे, पता भी चले कि आपके स्कोर्स कैसे चल रहे हैं. दैट आई एम गोइंग टू गाइड यू. If the person comes into 50 to 69%, then they are only eligible for the placement pool. And if the person has not come, then they are not eligible for the placement assistance. एंड इसका ग्रेड बुक बनाने का भी हमारा एक मकसद है. देयर इज अ रीजन आल्सो, एंड बिकॉज इफ द पर्सन हु कम्स 19 and above or 50 or 69% people come into the placement assistance pool criteria, अगर हम उनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज फ्लोट कर रहे हैं, अगर हम ये ग्रेड बुक सारी चीजें हटा दें, तो अगर हम अपॉर्चुनिटीज फ्लोट करेंगे, जो 90 वाला मेहनत कर रहा है, वो 49 वाले को जो मेहनत नहीं करा उसको भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी. सो दैट मीन्स देयर इज नथिंग कि उसमें कुछ मेहनत करने का कोई फर्क पड़ रहा है किसी को. सो दैट्स द रीजन हमने ये सारी चीजें आपके लिए क्रिएट करी है. और स्टूडेंट्स जो कैपेबल है, जो कमिंग इनटू द क्राइटेरियाज, दे गेटिंग अ गुड नंबर ऑफ परसेंटेज, तो उसमें हम उन स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प करें. एंड द पर्सन हु कम्स 49 below, we will give the reminder in the level 1 exam and the level 2 exam also. If again the person is not able to match the criteria in the level 3 exam, that means they're totally out of the placement assistance pool. So this is all about related to the grade book and the placement assistance pool. So that, guys, any doubt, any question in this part, so I can assist you first? You can give me the response by writing your answer in the chat box with yes or no, so I can able to understand it. If you have any doubt, so please unmute yourself and ask the question. I just received the three response: Bhanu, Richa, Shivang. What about others?
No, I do not have any questions.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Damini?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I mean,
Please.
if you give me the permission.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi guys. Yeah. Hi guys. This is Nikhar from Ematicus head office that's in Mumbai. Just a small thing as in support to me. So we basically do a feedback call after a month or maybe two on monthly basis. Okay, so let's say your course is over around 30 to 40%, and then we start calling on monthly basis. We take in around randomly 3 or 4 people from the batch, and I would I would ask you how the course is going and how are your trainers delivery, how's Damini helping you out with the support on the operations part. So I would request everyone that you give in a genuine feedback and just not acha chal raha hai. I might ask for a rating. Be genuine enough to say how much would you rate the train out of 5 or maybe the support out of 5 and your Marticus out of 5 experience and all. So be genuine enough. Also, one more thing, that it might be like the first month I would have called Arpit, Anamika or Pooja, and the second month I did try to Richa and I guess who all is there, Amil, Piyush and all, but they didn't receive. But I happened to call in again Richa and all. So don't be like, ये sir आपने तो last time तो phone किया था, वापस आप कर रहे हो. This is just to check that the feedback is same as the earlier one. There are not new issues that you have faced or challenges that you have faced or come across. So that's it from my side. So please help us out with the feedback. This is not a Amazon or a Flipkart feedback forum wherein like you can give in 4 or 5 stars and it's over. This is me in personally looking after the center and center's operation. So anything I find fishy or doubtful, I will be directly asking Damini that why did this happen with batch or maybe any XYZ. So please be genuine enough, okay?
Yeah. And we request everyone, whatever the issue or whatever the help required from our end, please feel free to speak to us over the mail. You already have our email ID, or you have over the WhatsApp you can connect, over the call you can connect. So please feel free to reach out to us so we can help you on that particular time. So जिससे आपको निखार की भी जरूरत ना पड़े, so we can help accordingly and वो जल्दी से जल्दी वो चीजें sorted हो.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks.
So next guys, this and related to LMS access, I want to update you. So people are there who few people received the LMS access, the level 1 book and the welcome kit. Any doubt, any question on that particular thing? Because LMS access is like we create for you where it's all the course material are there, PPTs, quizzes, presentation, everything is for you. And there would be some home activity as well, so which you need to be done after a couple of days. So uske related, any if you have any facing any challenges or any questions right now, so please do let me know so I can assist you and guide you on that part. Yes or no? Guys, again I will say yes or no, because अगर ये वन साइडेड कन्वर्सेशन रहेगा ना तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा मेरे लिए भी.
Damini, am I audible to you?
Yes, you are properly audible to me.
Yeah, Damini, actually one point जिसके लिए मुझे जाना था, that is guaranteed interview opportunity. That shows Ematicus does not guarantee interview opportunities. So
Yeah.
it's also showing that while we provide leads, so what does it mean by leads, or इसमें क्या-क्या include होगा? So I just want to know.
Definitely. So Pooja, Divya is here now. So she's taking care of the placement part. So she will assist you now. I'm making a Divya as a presenter. So she will guide you and make your questions able to answer you. Divya, I'm making you the presenter. Yeah.
Yeah, Divya, can you turn on your camera too, as in like they can see you?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second.
Yeah, sure. One more thing, guys, for you all, that's this is an online session and you guys have been supporting us. I know you have opted for classroom and online se continue karna pad raha hai with this situation in our hold, but yeah, make sure you utilize the whole opportunity, as in nahi samajh mein aa raha hai kidhar bhi kuch bhi doubt hai, बेझिझक unmute करो या box में. Nishant, I guess, is the trainer. He will take care of your doubts. अगर दामिनी सेशन है या फिर anyone from Ematicus उनके end से support चाहिए कि I mean anything you can write down to them in this chat box or maybe WhatsApp them. So just feel as if it's just a WhatsApp call and you need some you want to speak something out. Just say it out. Don't keep it in your heart and mind. The more you open up, it will be better for you. All right.
So shall I start?
Yep.
Okay. So very good morning, all of you. So I am taking care of the placements for Ematicus in Delhi, Gurgaon, and Noida. And on the first slide itself, you can see my contact. So basically, I'm responsible for placing candidates in analytics and finance domain. and my email ID and phone number is there. So you are always welcome to call me at any point of the course if you find any issues or if you have any queries related to the placements. Then Damini would be adding me in the WhatsApp group also. So there also I would be active. So there also you can ping your queries or whatever questions you have regarding the placements and all. So let me take you with the journey of the placements, like how placement works in Emarticus, how you are prepared for the placements, and what all assistance you have been given during the course and after the course. Let me just brief you with the career progression marks. Now, this is the career progression, which basically I see for the finance domain candidates. These are the basic designations which at the starting of the career the people are given as a fund accounting, senior analyst, KYC, ML, reconciliation, associate, private equity, portfolio analyst, credit analysis, etc., etc. Just these are the few examples which I have quoted. This is not limited. Now, in finance, we have companies which have already placed the candidates. So I have just listed down the few companies where all our candidates have been placed in Delhi, whereas across Pan India also. So you can see the companies which are listed over here are the pool of big fortune companies and mid-level companies, and 1 and 2 advisory boutique investment firms. So now we come to the process. When we talk about the process, like how placements are being carried out in Emarticus, what are the process we follow? So basically, we have a provision of mock interviews. Mock interviews, one Damini must have told you that how the mock interviews go on different levels of your courses. Now, if I certainly tell about the placements, very specifically for the placements, we have mock interviews for the companies also. For example, if I have a referral from the HR and I want to place you in that particular company, we have an interview opportunity for the candidates. So what we do is we have a mock interview, that is a demo for the company, which is very specific for the company, and we prepare you for that. So we have the HR and the technical round in that, which gives you a fair idea of how the interview goes about in the company itself. Now we talk about the soft skills. So I think so. I really don't know about the pool as of now. I'll just get to know and ask you. So for the experienced people, maybe they have some idea, but if they are freshers also, just like to tell you and update you that soft skills are very important. See, 1% you can compromise with the technical knowledge, but when it comes to soft skills, you have to be by personality, by communication, you have to be very pro. You have to be impressive. What all you want to express to the employer, that should be very clear. You should be very clear why you are appearing in the interview. It's not like, for the time pass and for the sake of giving interviews, you go and give the interview. So that should not be the point. You should be very clear in your mind what basically you are targeting. Now, the last point, that is the resume readiness. But actually, this is not the last point. This is the first and very important point, because resume is one's reflection, the first point of contact with the employer. So you should be very serious about your resumes. We assist you in building your resumes. So your trainer and I would be assisting you for the resumes. For the technical part, you can take the help of the trainer, and for the HR or maybe the modifications according to the template or whatsoever, the font size, all these things, you can ask me always. So there will be a session also where we will be giving you the opportunity to pen your resumes, add whatever qualifications and your upgraded skills are there. So you have to be very specific about your resumes, and whatever you write in the resumes, that should be also very clear, right? Now, if we talk about the provision which the Emarticus is giving, it is a very, indeed, I would say it is a very good provision, and which the Emarticus is providing. That is a placement portal. We call it as a superset. So this is a software basically where we are giving you an opportunity that once if you are basically, let's say, you have ended your sessions, then also we give an access of this platform for at least 6 months. So you can see the jobs pan India. So we post number of job openings. So I tell you the job openings are from public leads also. By public leads, I mean to say that it will be from Naukri, LinkedIn, my contacts, and then it will be from different portals like Indeed and all. So we have a number of job portals which you also know. But yes, because this is our task and we are aggressively working on it, so we come to know about number of opportunities which we keep on posting on the portal. So you have to be very aggressive. I'm very sorry for the background noise, but actually I cannot help it out. Just bear with me. So basically you are able to see the pan India jobs also which we are posting. Now, as I told you, the curriculum holds the validity. This placement portal holds the validity after 6 months. After passing out also. Now, if we come to the agreement, there is one agreement which you have to sign. So the agreement just says three important points which I have taken out, that we are not giving you the guarantee. If you see the point number 2, we are not giving you, we are giving you the assistance. I think so all of you must be knowing that this is an assistance program, correct? So in assistance program, what we mean is actually we are not guaranteeing you the assurance in you the placement. So what we do is we definitely arrange interviews for you. If they are interviews and if they are basically meeting your profile requirement, we arrange the interviews for you, but we don't guarantee anything. So because Marticus has two types of programs, one is assurance and one is assistance. So you basically follow assistance category. Now, secondly, we want to make you very clear that we do have the licensing corporate partners, but we don't have any say. If you are if we have any license partner and you are applying there, so we don't have any say in your rejections or acceptance of the particular opening opportunities, right? We want to make it very clear about that. So I think so I have said enough about what all I wanted to convey about the placements. I want to, as an inquiry, I just want to know how many of you are freshers and experienced. So those who are freshers can write F in the chat box, and those who are experienced can write E. Okay. Yeah, Piyush, Bhanu, Amit, Shivam, Richa. Okay. Okay, fine. So now if you all have any questions, you are most welcome. You can ask me right now. And in future also, in between the courses also, if you have any questions, you can basically always ping me, as I told you, or mail me, whatsoever is convenient for you. I just wanted to inform you one thing more, that after your level 2 completes, then you are eligible for the superset. So I give you the link where you have to basically enroll yourself, and then you can see all the job opportunities. So any questions? Okay, so I think so right now nobody has any questions. Okay, I hope so. I've made myself very clear. Now it's over to Damini now. She can continue with the session. Damini?
Yes, Divya.
Yeah, so I have completed. I don't think so anybody has any questions, so you can resume the session.
Okay. Pooja, any doubt, any questions before ending with Divya part? Because you're asking a questions to me. So if any, so please feel free to ask. No, I think Pooja don't have. Okay. So guys, I'm making Nishant sir as a presenter now, as we so Divya's done with the placement assistance part. If not any questions right now, if you think that you want to ask the questions later, individual level, So I'm going to add Divya in the WhatsApp group. So you will see Divya's mobile number. So you need to just ping us to over the WhatsApp. So we will give you the call back, and or this we will discuss in the over the WhatsApp group also. Rest, if any kind of questions related to the place related to the training, you have my number. You can approach to me directly easily. For the placements, Divya is the one who will take care, and the training part I will be take care. So now I'm giving the access to the Nishant sir, so we can start the session. So Nishant sir, I'm making you the presenter, so we can start the lecture. Yeah, so Nishant sir, you are the presenter now.
Thanks, Damini. Am I audible, Damini?
And request everyone, I requested to everyone to, you can turn off your camera now. So we are starting the session. Yeah. You can start, sir.
Damini, am I audible?
You are audible.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this new batch in a very difficult environment. So I'm Nishant. I will be taking your session for today. What you want to do for today is more of an introduction, an icebreaker kind of thing, rather than going into the defined technical agenda. So what I've done, given it's more on online sessions, as you're aware, these are not technically online sessions. These sessions by plan and by strategy are in class, in-person sessions. But in our current COVID situation, giving you no choice, you're forced to get into online sessions for some time till the time the government regulations allow to conduct these sessions. And of course, from a safety perspective, I think that's also important and needs to be considered. So what I've done, I've listed on a few points. So I think for that, this is just give me a second. Let me get this. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. I think there's. So what I've done, I listed a few points and probably would request till the time that slide gets on the screen, because it seems PPT has got high. So I want everyone to talk, probably cover these couple of points. So you can introduce yourself, and as an introduction, I would prefer you to take your name, plus more name. I'm more interested in terms of your background. I leave it to you. You can cover your experience and education. Also, I cover if you're working, which part you're working, is it finance, non-finance, and similarly for the education, you're from a commerce background, non-com background, and so on. And third piece which I want you to cover is why you joined this program. And this is very important for me, because unless I understand what's the intent, what's the reason why you joined this program, it will be difficult for it to meet those expectations. So that's the reason that the third point, it's still in hangar mode. So guys, I would request you to write these points. So first is an introduction. Second, I want you to cover the background, both the experience and the education. In case you are interested, then it's okay. You get the experience, please. Third, why you have joined this program. There would be logic, correct? That you want to do this, or get into finance, or in this job, or whatever. Fourth, any specific expectation from the program or from a trainer. That I have this specific expectation needs to be covered. It could be an expectation in a current COVID scenario, because it's an online session. You might have an expectation that session should be delivered in this shape and form. The pace has to be low. So whatever expectation you have, either could be from the program, from a content perspective, or could be from a trainer perspective. So that's the fourth piece. Fifth piece is I will keep it optional. In case you want to share something, a challenge that you're facing in a current COVID scenario, or something that you're doing interesting in a current COVID scenario, and you want to share with the larger audience, so you can cover that piece as well. So that's the four mandatory points with the fifth additional point or an optional point. So I will just repeat this again. First is the introduction. Second is the background. Third, why you joined this program. Fourth, in specific expectation, either from a trainer, either from a program. And fifth, in the optional part, any specific challenge you're facing or anything that you're doing interesting, which you believe you want to share with the larger audience into this group. More than happy to get your thoughts around that. So we'll start off with this. Yeah, so Amit, over to you. If you can cover these 4 or 5 points which I've mentioned. Amit Khare. I'm going in the order which I can see the names.
This is Amit Khare, and I'm a commerce graduate, and I have done MBA in finance. And I'm working in Barclays Global Service Center Private Limited, and I have an experience of working in accounting and finance for over 10 years. I have worked on reconciliations, vendor settlements, monthly closing, and different aspects of the accounting. And my expectation for this course, because I am working on different accounting segments time to time, but I have lost touch of the some basic understanding of or whatever the logic behind the any practice we are doing. So I'm just would like to regain that knowledge base from this course.
Okay, and anything on the fifth additional point? Any specific challenge in the current COVID scenario? Anything that you're doing interesting?
No.
Okay. So Amit, I think the important piece for me is that you mentioned that the reason why you joined this program in terms of you are into currently more reconciliation oriented job, and though you're a commerce graduate, but it's some time that when you've lost the touch of the finance or accounting concept. So that's the but what do you want to get out of that? So let's do once you get back to the scratch. But what do you want to do next for that?
Sorry, your voice is breaking due to I think bad network connection. Can you repeat that question?
Sure. I meant to mention that the reason why you joined this program is to get back to you want to revise some finance or accounting concepts. You want to get back to those concepts. But what you want to achieve out of that? So once you revise those concepts, or once you are able to get a better understanding those either finance or accounting concepts, what you will achieve out of that? What's the next flag after that?
See, actually, I'm trying to move ahead in my company in different accounting perspectives. But when it's when to come to the interview, they are asking some basic questions about the process, which I have not done or which I have done at least 4 or 5 years back. So I think at that point of time, I came, I couldn't perform as per the expectations of the interview. So that's why I need to gain that knowledge again.
So Amit, is it right that the reason why you joined this program because you wanted to get into the more financial oriented or financial core finance job?
Exactly.
Is that the right?
Exactly.
Okay. And on the first, any specific expectation from the program from the trainer?
Not as of now, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Amit. Anamika?
Hi, my name is Anamika Mehan, and I have done MCOM, then MBA in Finance and Marketing, and currently working as a Senior Account Receivable Analyst in R1. And after completing this course, I want to get into some finance profile. And due to some gap, I wasn't able to enter into the finance profile. So now I want to update my skills and also refresh my knowledge, which I have done earlier, and due to some problem, I wasn't able to get into this profile. So now I really want to complete this and get into the finance profile. That's all about it.
Okay, thanks, Anamika. Anything on last question? Sorry, fourth question. Any specific expectation program?
Expectation in regards to? I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
Expectation in the terms of, so for example, you want this specific. I'm just giving examples what I've seen the response from the other students. This could be I want this topic to be covered. I want to be covered more depth, or we are doing on online in at least some of these things in the time. So my expectation is if you can go slow, something like anything that you believe you want to have a specific expectation to be spelled out clearly, so that I know these are the few expectations. So that I ensure that the methodology or either the plan or program can try and cover those expectations. I'm not talking about the basic expectation in terms of like I want the job to become in, I want interviews. I think that's something which is a base expectation which anyway should be taken care of.
All right. Okay, as of now, I wanted to go for classroom training, but as we all know that due to this coronavirus pandemic, we cannot, as of now, avail the classroom training. So, later on, we might go for it. So, hopefully, this online session will help me to complete this course in time, because I really want to complete this course in time, and I'm really looking forward to doing my job. That's all I have.
Okay.
And I really want to have the complete knowledge, and that only will cover, come if I work hard and complete all the sessions in timely manner. Like I won't be absent, and as well as I'll study the things whatever you have covered in these sessions. That's all. And hopefully I'll also get the help from your side whenever I need. That's all I have expectation regarding it.
Sure, Namita, thanks. Anything on the last point? Any
No.
specific challenge or? Okay.
No.
Okay. Thanks, Namita. Bhanu, over to you.
Hi, I'm Bhanu Shikha. I am a master's in economics, and I'm presently working with PwC in Gurgaon. And the reason I joined this course is like from the time I graduated, I did my master's from University of Bombay. And from that, I was more working into development economics, but slowly with the time, I kind of lost interest into that. And I wanted to go and to understand more of finance and world, and get into corporate kind of setup. So that is why I've joined this course, to understand what is finance and how exactly what things go to do, what exactly investment banking. Though I have read a lot and I've kind of understood more. I've been reading things, but nothing was in structure. So I have joined this course. I am kind of I've been working with a little bit of analytics with R. So I feel that if I gain this knowledge, it might help me to get into a good like an expected job kind of scenario. Also, I really wanted the classroom badge, because I've been doing a lot of online thing, and I start with a lot of energy, but slowly I lose out that interest in because of the online. I wanted to interact with people, meet people who are working already in finance. So that was an initial expectation. However, now it is like the situation has become like very difficult. So I mean, I'm really happy that we started with interacting this way, and I feel that it is really going to be good. Also regarding the COVID point, so actually I'm from like I've been staying in Gurgaon, but currently I'm in Bangalore, and I came here for some work and I got stuck here. Like I couldn't go back to Gurgaon, so I don't have my laptop. I'm presently doing this course like from an from a tablet, and also and I just have my office laptop. So that is a kind of, because of this COVID, I'm facing a little bit of problem. Otherwise, I mean, everything is, as we are inside stuck, it's really it's really becoming little like we have been stuck for, like we have been jailed for so long. So yeah, this is little bit of COVID related. Thank you.
Thanks, Bhanu. Bhanu, have we interacted earlier? Because I think you came for some discussion, I think, in the CPO office. Is that right?
Yeah, I met you. Yeah, before.
Yeah. Because the background that you mentioned, I could recall that I met some candidate, this very similar background. That's the reason I was trying to just put a guess.
Yeah, it was
interacted earlier.
Yes.
Okay. And in terms of, I think, couple of things, you mentioned about the COVID restarted the back. It's very similar to my situation. I came to Delhi for taking this sessions. I'm based out of Mumbai. I came to Delhi for taking these sessions, and then of course I also got stuck in Delhi. So very similar. I also do not have my own laptop because my laptop is still in Mumbai. I've borrowed laptop with. I'm borrowing laptops with a couple of my friends here, depending upon which laptop is free in which slot. So I can understand when you mentioned that your laptop is not there in the current environment. I think the laptop and your smartphones are the biggest channel or the mode through which you can spend time and interact with the people. So, yeah. Coming to, I think, a more important point that you mentioned in terms of that you're happy and that Martin started this online. Believe me, I take sessions for the other similar programs as well for the other organization. Very few organization in the current environment has put an effort because this requires a cost as well of moving in class to an online session, a lot of licensing and stuff so like this. So yes, the entire Marticus team has put entire logistics, and the entire team is working. What I can see, because I am a visiting faculty, not believe me. So this is one of those organizations who put a lot of effort to ensure the students who wanted to not wait for an in-class person session to start. If the students are willing, they are trying to work around and ensure they can meet the expectation and try and ensure कि जो भी gaps हैं वो थोड़े से reduce हो सके. I understand पूरा issues resolve नहीं होंगे because there would be some teething issues, especially when we start the session. But need to have patience, and hopefully, as and when the things gets back to the normal phase, we will be resume back the in-person classes.
Yes.
What I would probably advise to you and others as well, as you mentioned that your preference was in person. I think most of you on this call, in fact, it seems that all would have the same expectation. But from my side, guys, what I would prefer, let's keep the same expectation. Let's not let those energies or those intent to go out. So when I will start these technical sessions from a content perspective, you should, I'm repeating myself, you should raise the same question in the same way, the way you probably would have raised in person. ऐसा सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है कि ये तो ऑनलाइन हो गया है, तो ठीक है यार, अभी आई कैन कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन माय लर्निंग, ठीक है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा तो भी चल जाएगा. I don't believe that's the way you have to carry on. You will get a sense of my methodology when we start off these sessions, but to me, I'm pretty convinced that that should not be an excuse either to you or either to the trainer that ये टॉपिक अच्छे से नहीं समझा सकते because online है. Similarly, that should apply to you कि ये टॉपिक अच्छे से नहीं समझ सकते because ये online. It's not your concern कैसे समझाना है. ठीक है. For example, I'm a pretty used to in-person classroom sessions. There's a lot of calculations that we have to do into programs like this because it requires huge valuation and accounting calculation. So, for example, writing with the marker on a whiteboard, it's pretty easy and different. Visa is writing with a mouse on the laptop. It's really different. But I need to find out a way, or Marticus need to find out a way. That's not your lookout. So just a small request, guys. Please do not let this compromised. If you join this program and a topic A is into the program or into the curriculum, that needs to be understood 100%. Whether we are in person, whether in online, that should not come as an excuse. Why? Because tomorrow, when this program is over and you get to those job interviews, I do a lot of recruitment, so when we get into those interviews, nobody leave you or nobody will give you benefit of doubt because you attended the session in the online program. So just before I close this up, last thing again, and it's worth of repeating it, please do not think ये online है तो मैं किसी अंडरस्टैंडिंग में किसी टॉपिक में कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाएगा या चल सकता है. Either from a trainer perspective, either from your perspective, that's not what I want, at least for my batches. Bhanu, anything that you add before I move to the other candidate?
No, nothing. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Arpit. Over to you, Arpit Chaudhary. Arpit Chaudhary, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think he's able to. Okay, so we move. Divya, over to you. Divya, Amni, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Divya, Arpit, any of you who take this up?
Sir, Arpit Chaudhary is showing off. I guess he's not in the session
Okay.
right now. So other Divya is for the placement part now. So I think we all done.
Okay. Ishan. No.
Acha.
Ishan. Ishan, over to you.
Hello, sir. Myself Ishan. I have done my MBA from Amity University, distance learning. Currently, I am working in a Avalon learning system as a profile of team lead. My work there is basically content writing and managing work over there. I have a team of 30 members. I have joined this program because basically I have a distance from my studies because my area is properly changed to management. I'm audible.
Yeah, Ishan, you're audible. Go ahead.
Basically, I have to brush up my skills. There's only expectations of my side. That's all.
Nikhar Dalal is also from your team, correct?
Sorry.
Nikhar Dalal is also from Ematicus, correct? Okay, we'll move to Piyush. Yeah, Piyush. Coding.
Good morning to all. I just said Piyush. I have done my post-graduation in MBA Finance and International Business from Pune itself, and I'm now currently working in B4 Solution Revenue as Finance Executive. I am joined this program for the future in finance profile in depth, like in merger and acquisitions and in like finance analyst profile. I have an expectation from this program is that we can go to current scenario, what is happening in finance profile domain. So we get knowledge about the current scenario that is in COVID situation, what will happen in finance domain and profile right now. It will help us to get better knowledge about the finance domain, what is going on.
Okay, Piyush, anything else you want to add?
No, sir.
Thanks. Pooja, next, over to you. Pooja Sharma.
Yeah, hello everyone. This is Pooja. I have done my master's in MCOM and MassCom also. Currently, I'm working in Z Media, Z News from last 6 years, and currently I'm also working in this scenario also. And I have done my MCOM, as I said before, and for actually why I joined this program, here's the reason behind this: to growth or for a bright future, to place in a new sector, a bright future for that. Cause I'm not getting in media after spent more than 6 years, and so as I spent more than 6 years in some other field, and it's been a long time, so trainer phase has to be low speed also. Apart from it, trainers must cooperate with freshers because they are experienced too, and after listening, all our candidates are experienced too, so I'm little bit afraid. And actually, I have done some few chapters of an online course, depends on investment banking. So I have a few knowledge about that, but don't take it much, just because I am new for the financial market or financial analysis course. So that is it. Thank you.
Thanks, Pooja. You mentioned you're working with the media. Just wanted to, I know you mentioned about the reason
Yeah,
for change.
yeah.
Just want to get more deeper into this. Can you give me more specific in terms of why you changed the industry? Because 6 years into one industry means you belong to this industry. So just wanted to get more so that I can try and cover that piece when we roll out the session.
Yeah, I have done my master's in MCOM, and just because there is the media is like Bollywood, you know, there is nothing much than a fame. There is only fame that we can earn, nothing much than that. So for a bright future, this is more important to me, for lifestyle also. And for financial analysis, I heard about this course is very beneficial for students, for those who wanted to be the part of the industry. So that is the reason behind it. And so it's more than 6 years. So I am totally fresher for this, just because I don't know what course will include in the financial analysis program what I read in my MCOM, my bachelor's, which I have done in commerce. So yeah, that is it.
Okay, thanks, teacher. Radha, over to you. Radha? Radha, are you there? Okay, we'll move. Richa, Pooja, if you can go if you're done. Richa, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Richa. I am a company secretary and I have done MBA in international business as well. Currently, I am working in a pharmaceutical company as a business manager, a totally different field from which I had done before as a professional. But now I'm getting back to my CS profession, but with a value addition. My reason to join this course particularly is for giving a value addition to my CS profile with this finance profile. So I'm looking something more than a basic accounting process. I'm looking forward something more than a basic accounting, more into core finance. My reason to join this is the same, to learn and to give a value addition to my CS profile. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Anybody else on on the call who has not introduced himself or herself?
Hi, sir. I left.
Yes, Shiva.
Hi, sir. Good morning to all. My name is Shivang. I'm a commerce background student. I've done MBA in finance. I'm currently working as a financial analyst. I have experience of more than 13 months. My reason to join is to get a recap of what I have done in college from a different perspective, so that I can learn new skills and which can eventually help me in progress in my career and also a better opportunity than what I am working.
Okay. Anybody else? Radha, in case you can hear me now, in case you want to introduce yourself. Anybody else on the call and who has joined the call as a student and not introduced himself or herself?
Sir, I would like to add one more point over this under this.
Yeah, Richa, go ahead.
Sir, yeah, last question was this: what is the effect of this COVID-19 for me? If I personally say, I feel this would be the best time, honestly speaking, because this is the best time in this lockdown. This is the best time to groom yourself technically as well as your soft skills. I think there is a lots of opportunity available online that you can learn from this at this lockdown period. I think this is the best time to groom yourself, honestly speaking, from my side. That's it.
Yeah, Richa, I agree. In fact, just to add to this, there are few batches and in fact few students who have requested to because initially we when this lockdown was announced, we were not very sure. At least I was not very sure, at least for some of my batches, because for some of the batches I was doing Excel calculations. We were doing heavy number crunching, high calculations into the valuation. So we were into that part of the program when the lockdown was announced. So with the help of Damini, we requested batch. We sought the feedback from the batch that whether you wanted to shut down or whether you want us to continue online because you're doing so much technical piece, and some of the batches came very positively, and this is the same reason that was given to us. That this is the best time they can try and learn more, because you don't have too much to do this in this scenario. When I say too much, I mean you can't go out of the house. I understand a lot of people, especially homemakers, are having their own challenges. People who are working from home will have their own challenges. I understand that. It's not that I don't understand that myself is working on the corporate side. So yes, it's if people who are able to understand this, believe me, yes, this could be one of those opportunities. Also, there's a possibility when this COVID situation goes away. As you're aware, probably you might be aware if you understand how economy works and how international markets works and how these job opportunities go into the market. I heard that somebody was asking a couple of questions to give me from a job perspective as well in the earlier part of the session. So my take on my take how Indian economy will evolve. So there's no fundamental disconnect in the Indian economy, which means before COVID, the Indian economy was going through a growth. Yes, there were challenges which I think any economy would have because of what's happening globally, but because of the COVID, the entire growth pattern or the trajectory has gone for a toss. So once this goes away, I don't know when, whether it would be a 1 month, whether it would be 2 months, whether it would be a 6 month, or it could be a 1 week. I don't know the answer to this because it's not my forte and I'm not SME onto that piece. So it's just more of a medical department and the strategy planning and the respective government authorities who are trying their best. But leaving aside the time period, whenever this goes off, my view is the economy will bounce back. Has to bounce back. There's no choice about this. People will come back heavily into the markets. Will start taking care of the business, which is getting impacted into this environment. And when that will happen, slowly and slowly people will again get into the growth mode, and again then the opportunities will come back into the market from a job perspective. So to me, what I understand when I'm interacting with a couple of HRs and then trying to see what's the way and then what are the trends that's coming in from a job opportunities market perspective. So that's what I've understood, and at least I'm convinced personally that when this COVID goes off and things gets into a normal mode, then the businesses will bounce back, and probably they will bounce back more heavily because they want to cover up for the previous quarters as well. And into that process, there would be again a job opportunities into the market. There would be again growth trajectories that will come in. Hence, the people who are ready to exploit those job opportunities when it will come will be the people who will be able to make best use of, or may be able to exploit those in a more positive way. These are ways those candidates who at that point of time realizes I have missed the opportunity to upgrade myself earlier, but there's a job opportunity after COVID. Now let me try and start reading, or let me try and join some program. So
analysis of lot of think about COVID. So even I'm working like this is the first weekend. Maybe I'm not working. I don't know. I might get some work in the evening, but till now, so we have to do a lot of impact study kind of thing on all economy impact kind of thing. I have a feeling that it might take like all these business and stuff like what I've been reading from all those World Bank reports and other. It might like we have like the forecast for next 2 year like 2020 is little bad, but it is like the growth is going to come back in 2021 and 22. The rebound has been shown in the forecast which I have seen recently. So yeah, so this year is from the reports what I have read, not my personal views, because and like on the business standpoint of view, like import export business are definitely getting impacted, because I have personally interacted with few businesses, especially into all these. So I feel what their view is, like it might take another 10 to 11 months to maybe everything to get back, like yeah. So that's what my view also is, like understanding and reading especially the forecast and stuff. So that's what I just wanted to add. And also, yes, this is the best time to learn a lot, but I am not getting even 1 hour. Just wanted to add this. Yeah, hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Banu, go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't mute.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that's what I wanted to add. Like I just wanted to bring in all those reports which I've read, like what time of recovery they've been showing. It's mostly in 2021 and 22 of most of the sectors. And I mean, I am like I've read more about agricultural impact, but less about all other impact. But yeah, so something like that. Just wanted to add in.
Correct. So I think that's a similar thing which I mentioned. I didn't comment deliberately on the tenure or on time, but I think the common thing which Anu mentioned and what I mentioned, and I think both of these are our personal views. That definitely the economy will bounce back. I'm being interactive with so many investors, as well as the research, and we ourselves are doing a lot of forecasting research. So I'm not getting into those people, but I'm personally convinced that the economy will bounce back and the growth back into the Indian economy. Timing, Bhanu mentioned about it would be it's like that it will be in 2021. So I will not comment on the timing perspective, but I think that's the positive piece that you need to understand, guys, that the economy will bounce back. And when economy will bounce back, the only way that you can bounce back is either a capital investment, second is a human resource investment. Now, for a human resource investment, these companies will come out of the job market and start hiring talent. And that's where you will not have too much of time, because when this hiring will happen, this will happen at a very fast pace, because people want to quickly get people on the board and put them into the growth which they have lost into the previous, and just try and bounce back onto that. So that's the reason why you need to be ready in advance when those opportunities come. People who are not ready in advance and probably will start preparing when this opportunity come into the market, probably for them it will be too late, because by the time they will get themselves ready, the opportunity might be taken away by somebody else. So that's my read of my sense of what's happening and what's likely to happen in the next couple of quarters. Probably a little more than that as well. Thanks. Anybody else want to add anything to this? Has the same view, contrary view? It's perfectly fine if you have contrary view on it, guys. Please do not hesitate to add anything which is completely contradictory to a trainer's view. That's acceptable. That's the way the corporate works, guys. Anyone also add anything? No. Okay. So on that note, we'll close that first part of the session where we just got an introduction piece around this in terms of expectation. A couple of expectations which I have from you, I want to define it in the first session so that we do not have the wrong expectation when we start this journey. We only started this journey today, but we actually get into this journey. First, Same thing which I mentioned earlier. Some of these sessions are being forced into an online mode. So my expectation is very clear, which I spelled out earlier as well, and I will repeat it because it's worth of repeating it. Especially for your batch, because a lot of people have not interacted with me in person. We're not. So I understand when you don't interact with the person in person, and from day one it's all been online, or it's all a conversation or voice interaction. It's little distant relationship. I understand that. Vis-a-vis any other batch who were attending my sessions in person, I spent a month with them in person, and now they are into online. So I understand that piece, guys, and that's the same expectation. I want to keep it very clear for you. I understand because we're not. I think except Bhanu or probably a couple of most of you have not interacted with me in person. And I think Bhanu also, I think we had a chat 15-20 minutes and she came in for some counseling or some introduction piece. Yes, I understand that's a gap. That's a challenge. I will not call it as a gap, but that's a challenge. Now, how we overcome those challenges? This particular challenge, that, for example, Ishan, Arpit, Anamika, or other people as well, they have not interacted with me in person. So we are anyways at a particular challenge. How we overcome this, guys? And any thought on this? My thought on this is, let's make this very interactive. So don't believe and don't get into the mindset these are online sessions, and these online session will be run in a very similar way जैसे बाकी normal एक ordinary online session होता है, which is more of a one-way communication. I have seen few online sessions where the trainer do the bulk of the speaking, and at the end of 2 hour or 4 hour or 2 hour, depending on the duration of the session, the trainer unmute the line and probably take 10-15 questions at the end. That's the way the most of the online sessions are conducted, because that helps the trainer to maintain the flow. But that's not the way I would prefer, unless you guys want to conduct this. My instruction to Damini, or the coordinator of this program on online mode, is you all will be on default unmute mode, which means when I'm explaining a particular topic, you can unmute yourself immediately at that point of time, raise your question, unmute yourself, and go back. So that means we're trying to replicate exactly the same way what probably I would do when you are in person session. So are we comfortable with this expectation? Because to me that will help you more vis-a-vis parking all those questions at the end and giving the 10-minute window or a 2-minute window, and then saying let's ask the question. So any thoughts on this, guys? Are you comfortable with this, and you believe this will help us to overcome this challenge? Guys, you need to be open up. Let's not try and make this a one-way communication. I don't want to dictate the stuff. I'm not trying to impose the stuff. It's an interaction between two corporate colleagues, not a sir and students kind of a mode. Sorry, Anamika, you're trying to say something?
No, I just wanted to say, like, I totally agree with you. Like, whenever we have any question, we should like ask then and there, as whatever you have said. So I totally agree with you. It should be interactive session, not one-way session.
Okay.
And all
and
of participate in that.
Okay, thanks, Anamika. And I can see Bhanu and Piyush commenting yes on that chat. So thanks. For the others, guys, anybody who has a different view, I would prefer that person to unmute and raise. It's important, guys. Let's not try and compromise this. You have an opportunity to share your views. If anybody believes we have any other methodology or suggestion to overcome this challenge or a forced challenge, more than happy to take the suggestion. Yes, I can see Richard saying, yeah, interactive. So so I take that you guys are comfortable with it, with that expectation. Now that brings to the next point. Now what does this mean? This means you need to be on your toes. When you're attending a session in the online, you need to be away from the distractions, which means you cannot, or you should not attend a session, preferably not attend the session that you have opened a laptop and at the same time you're surfing your phone or you're looking at the television or screens, I would prefer not to do that, because if you do that, you're not trying to attend the session in the same way what you will probably would have done if this would have been an in-person session. Because in an in-person session, you will not, in a normal scenario, you will not look at your smartphones very often. You will not look at the TV sets parallelly. So that's, are we good with that experience? I understand some of you, because the entire family might be logged on into your home, so some of you might not have those rooms, which might be dedicated rooms. So I understand that, guys. So I myself was stuck into Delhi, so I understand that piece. But try your best to overcome this piece, and if you can get probably a room or a space where you can focus onto your laptop screen or into the session that you're doing, I think that really helps. So are we good with that experience as well? Well, I'm being very vocal about my expectations, and these are not imposed. I'm putting this as putting these as a proposal. If you say yes or no, that becomes an expectation for the program or for this journey. Guys, so I can see Bhavu Shivang saying yes. What about us, guys? Okay, so I'm getting a more or less positive feedback to all this. That's the second expectation. If you want, you can write on a notepad, guys. Third is notepad. When you're attending an online session or my online sessions, that does not mean you don't need to carry a notepad with you. So we'll start this journey. We've started this journey. From next class, you will have high technical contents that will come in. Please ensure whenever you open your laptop, you have one notepad, and this notepad, try and ensure that you keep it for the entire journey. Because I would do a lot of speaking, a lot of case studies, a lot of examples, which might be little addition to what's the content that you might see on the screen. So hence it becomes important for you to go and put those pointers or scribble something on your notepad, so that at a later point of time you can refer those notes along with the PPTs and along with the other online content that you will have, so that it becomes a comprehensive knowledge base for you guys. So third is notepad. You need to carry a notepad and pen with you or pencil with you, so that you can scribble the points with you. Fourth, and the last and the important piece is the methodology. Now, most of you mentioned the reason for joining this program is about the you want to get into better job, you want to switch the industry. Some of you are into non-finance. For example, I think it was Pooja or Rich, I'm not sure, who is into media, wants to get into finance. Bhanu is into more of an economic planning. She wants to get into more into economic plus finance, if I recollect correctly what we talked earlier. Then similarly, the other person mentioned that he is into reconciliation, wants to get into finance. So most of you wants to get into probably a core financial oriented role. That could be into the same, that could be either into the same domain that you're working in, or could be a change of the industry. Now, that's possible, guys, unless you clear a series of interviews or rounds of the game. Anybody who believes that you can get to those jobs without clearing of the interviews, please let me know. Are you like convinced that you need to clear those interviews before you get to those jobs? It could be 1 round, 2 round, depending upon the organization, HR, or hiring process, but definitely you need to clear a couple of rounds of interviews. Guys, are you with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
कितने लोग यहाँ पे हैं इस कॉल पे जिन्होंने अपनी लाइफ में पहले कभी इंटरव्यू दिया है? Because most of you are working, so I'm assuming they would have given an interview in the past, unless you have some godfather या big contact, or या आपके family में किसी खुद का business और ठीक है जॉब लगी without clearing interview. that's more on lighter note. But अगर आपने इंटरव्यू लिया है और हमें फ्यूचर में इंटरव्यू क्लियर करने हैं, what is important? There are two pieces that will come in. And I do a lot of recruitment as season. I'm trying to highlight this. I've seen both these sides. I've seen the side from this side of the table as an interviewer and as well as from an interviewee. That's why I'm trying to explain this piece. Now, if you need to clear an interview in the future, the two pieces are important. First, if suppose a question is being asked to you, let's assume what is investment banking? Just taking hypothetical example. What is investment banking? Or for that matter, what's GDP? Any question. Now, the two pieces that's critical, and listen this carefully, guys. Please listen this carefully. This is the most important section of this entire today's session. If you get this into your head, exactly the way I want, then believe me, I think the agenda for today's session is sorted there. If you mess this up with this piece, then believe me, technically you've wasted 2 hours, or probably will waste more into this journey. Now, if a question is asked like what's investment banking, this is a hypothetical example. Now, the candidate or you probably need to have two things. One, you need to know what is investment banking. That's a technical knowledge. Second, इतने से काम नहीं होगा. So for example, अगर भानु को, पीयूष को या शिवांग को ये पता है इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग क्या होती है और उसको वो क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, फिर भी ऐसा होता है कि वो कैंडिडेट इंटरव्यूअर को समझा नहीं पाता. It's not about the soft skills, guys. It's not about the soft skills. I understand some portion is soft skills, but it's not purely soft skills. वो फिर भी समझा नहीं पाता है. Let me complicate this further. कभी-कभी समझा पाता है, but 100% convince नहीं कर पाता. So, for example, if Shivang is the interviewee, and I am the interviewer, Shivang को मैंने पूछा what is investment bank, वो उसने सही definition बोली, but मुझे convince नहीं कर पाया वो कि उसको आता है. Then on my scoring sheet, I will still give him 0. So hence, इंटरव्यू क्रैक करने के लिए दो चीज आनी बहुत जरूरी है. फर्स्ट, मुझे वो क्या है पता होना चाहिए. एंड लिसन द सेकंड पॉइंट, कैसे इंटरव्यूअर को कन्विंस करना है कि मुझे आता है. आई रिपीट, फर्स्ट क्या होता है, आना चाहिए. सेकंड, इंटरव्यूअर को कैसे समझाना है, कैसे कन्विंस करना है कि उसको मान ले कि मुझे आता है. और जब वो मान लेगा मुझे आता है, तभी उस क्वेश्चन का 1 मार्क से 2 मार्क्स जो भी स्कोरिंग पैटर्न है वो मुझे मिलेगा. आई विल पॉज हियर फॉर 30 seconds, try and absorb this, and then I will take comments or questions on this. हाँ जी, कितने लोगों को पहले समझ नहीं आया मैं क्या 2 पॉइंट बोल रहा हूँ. एंड प्लीज गाइस, प्लीज बी वेरी वोकल अबाउट इट. कोई चीज समझ में अगर नहीं आ रही और इट्स नॉट मेकिंग लॉजिकल सेंस टू यू, प्लीज शाउट एंड बी वेरी वोकल अबाउट दिस. सर क्या नॉनसेंस बता रहे, ये लॉजिक नहीं है. कितने लोगों को समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या 2 पॉइंट्स बोल. So I will go one by one because this is important, guys. Amit, have you understood what these 2 points are?
Yes, and I can say I'm completely agree with that because I'm facing same kind of situations while I'm giving interviews for my IJPs or movement to other processes.
तो ऐसा होता है क्या कि कभी-कभी आपको क्वेश्चन का आंसर ही नहीं आता, that one piece. कभी-कभी ऐसा भी होता है क्या, आई एम आस्किंग यू, दैट आपको क्वेश्चन का आंसर पता है बट फिर भी आप इंटरव्यूअर को कन्विंस नहीं कर पाते.
Yes, it happens because having a knowledge and sharing it with some other one and convincing them is a separate thing.
Exactly. So you convince them.
Yes, definitely.
So on your notepad, Amit, I want you to write these 2 points, and these 2 points are important. I know you have agreed to this, but I still want you to write this on the notepad.
I've already
Please.
done that.
Okay, thanks. Anamika. Yeah, Anamika, go ahead. Amit, can you go on mute? Yeah, Anamika, go ahead.
I'm sorry, sir, your voice was breaking. Could you repeat the question?
Anamika, do you heard the point that I mentioned?
Yes, I heard
So my
those.
question to you, what's your view? Do you agree? Do you have a view on it? What's your view? And please be very honest. Don't try and say yes for the sake of it.
Okay, sir. Yes, I agree with you because first I need to know what exactly the answer for that. The second one is that how can I explain or how can I convince the interviewer that I know this answer? What exactly the way can I use, or how can I explain him that I
It could be way, it could be choice of words, it could be examples, whatever. But even if I know the topic, to convince the interviewer is a different thing.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Okay. Have you noted those 2 points on your notepad?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything you
I've
want
done
to
that.
add to this before I go to the other person?
I'm sorry, sir. Could you repeat that?
Anything else that you want to add to this? Okay. Thanks.
Not as
Bhanu? Okay, thanks. Bhanu?
Yeah, I agree with you because I have like faced both the thing. Like at point I have not been able to convince what I have read through, and in most I have given 2 interviews for finance, most into macroeconomic research, but where I was completely not able to explain people what I guess I understood because I did most of the thing as last minute reading also. But yes, I faced both the problems like a lot in most of my interviews till now, whatever I have given.
So, Bhanu, do you agree that these are the 2 different pieces that we need to attack?
Yes, definitely. We should first we should build in our concepts, and then we should be able to explain it like in a proper way to the point, and that will definitely help our case to
Okay.
go ahead.
And have you noted all these 2 points on your notepad?
Yes, I have already noted it.
Anything that you want to add before I go to Ishan?
No, nothing.
Okay, thanks. Ishan, quickly, yeah, jaldi.
Yes, sir, I agree with you. We are unable to explain sometimes to
वो ज़्यादा
understand.
करेक्ट ईशान सॉरी और वो ज़्यादा पेनफुल होता है करेक्ट कि मैंने पूरी मेहनत करी, मैंने टॉपिक को समझा और वही क्वेश्चन आया बट मैं फिर भी किसी को समझा नहीं पाया, वो ज़्यादा पेनफुल होता है बिकॉज एन एंटायर एफर्ट गोज फॉर अ टॉस.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Yeah, Ishan, sorry, I interjected you. You want to add to this? Go ahead.
Sir, I completely agree with you, sir. Sometimes I unable to explain anyone कि हम लोगों को आता है एंड हम लोग नहीं समझा पाते उसको एग्जैक्टली कि क्या एग्जैक्टली हम लोग समझाना चाहते हैं.
ठीक है, और आपने नोट डाउन कर लिए दोनों पॉइंट्स?
यस सर.
ठीक है, पीयूष.
Yes, sir, I totally agree with you, but we face this lot of situation where they check confidence of us. Where we get the right answer, but they are checking with the bouncing the questions again and again with repeated same time.
हाँ ठीक है, confidence matters, right? But confidence is confidence will be required for both the समझने के लिए भी confidence चाहिए और explain करने के लिए भी confidence. I agree with you. But the point that I'm trying to put here, are these two different requirements or these just two different skill sets that we need to take care, or are these one put together?
And we require both of them, because theoretical knowledge is not required, but also you can explain how it can be possible and how this comes. He can understand very well from us. We have the concept knowledge as well.
Okay. Thanks, Pooja. I think you have put a chat also, but anything that you disagree, you want to add anything to this?
Yes, it actually happens. I didn't face any proper interview cause some situations go with the media persons also. There is most important thing for an anchor. If we can't convince them with our auditions and answers, so they can they will not we cannot actually able to get the job. And yes, one more thing, that the interviewer is also confuse us to in the bulk of questions, and putting the same question in the different ways, and this situation will be very crucial to us actually. I am using this word just because in my audition, I actually faced the same issue.
Okay. Yeah. We'll cover that piece as well.
Yeah.
And I think that also sometimes happens, especially when we're hiring people into core, more analytical, more probably middle management and above talent, that yes, we try and get into much more deeper knowledge or fundamental ability of this category. So then we try and probably articulate a question in a more complicated way to see whether the candidate can get the punch or probably the trick into the question, and then okay, of course, if yes, then he or she is able to answer those questions. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Pooja. Richa, jaldi se. Okay, Shivang.
Yes, sir, I totally agree with you. I have experienced both the things. Like in some interview, I was not able to answer it, and sometimes I was able to answer it, but not able to convince the interview.
अब वो जो तुम कन्विंस नहीं कर पाए, उसमें तुम्हारा को नॉलेज सही थी, करेक्ट? तुम्हारा को आंसर पता था, फिर भी तुम कन्विंस नहीं कर पाए, करेक्ट?
Yeah.
ठीक है, guys. Okay. So if everybody can go on mute, now listen this carefully, guys. अब अगर मुझे ये दो स्किल सेट चाहिए, फर्स्ट टॉपिक क्या है वो मुझे पता होना चाहिए, दूसरा मुझे किसी को एक्सप्लेन करना है, कन्विंस आना चाहिए. So the way I want to run my sessions is exactly same way. कि अगर मैं सेशन कर रहा हूँ और मैं आपको पूछता हूँ कि कुछ समझ में आया, या आप मुझे बोल रहे हैं कि समझ में आया, आपको अपने आप से ये दो क्वेश्चंस पूछने. फर्स्ट, जिसका टॉपिक पढ़ा रहे हैं, क्या वो टॉपिक मुझे समझ आया, yes or no? If the answer comes out to be yes, then ask the second question. ठीक है, समझ तो आ गया, इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर क्या होता है, चलो समझ आ गया, डेफिनेशन समझ आ गया, एग्जांपल समझ आ गया, but now will I able to explain this to somebody else? अगर second question का भी आंसर yes आता है, then only you should allow me to move to the next topic. अगर first या second question में से किसी का भी आंसर no आ जाता है, you should not allow me to move to the next topic. I'm making it very clear on the first session, into the first session. वो कैसे करना है वो आपका लुकआउट नहीं है, that's not your headache, that's my concern. Okay, but आपको मुझे बताना पड़ेगा सर समझ आ गया, but I don't think जो एग्जांपल आपने दिया है या जो मेरे को समझ आया उससे मैं कन्विंस कर पाऊंगा, तो I need much more content, much more piece onto this so that मैं इसको build कर सकूं. Have you understood this last expectation, guys? ठीक है, so मैं इसको summarize कर रहा हूँ. Unless I see any comment which is contrary to this, I will assume कि समझ आया. First, आप अपने आप से पूछोगे, और ये हर टॉपिक पे करना है, हर टॉपिक पे, हर सब टॉपिक पे, हर लाइन पे, हर वर्ड करना है. क्या मुझे समझ आया जो सर बोल रहे हैं? और समझ आया का मतलब क्या ये लॉजिकल है जो सर बोल रहे हैं? लॉजिकली मेरी जितनी लॉजिक है, मेरी जितनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, मेरी जितनी मेच्योरिटी है, is this making logical sense? Because if I'm explaining something which you understood but it's not making logical sense, for example मैं आपको बोलता हूँ कि get out of your house and go to a party, let's see. If I तो समझ आ गया मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. Is that making logical sense in a current environment? If no, don't hesitate to raise कि सर आप जो बोल रहे हो वो ठीक है, वो समझ आया मुझे, but ये logically sense नहीं बन रहा. It's not making sense logically. It's not logically acceptable. ठीक है, that's first piece. लॉजिकली क्लियर होना बहुत जरूरी है, बिकॉज अगर आप लॉजिकली कन्विंस ही नहीं हो तो आप किसी और को कन्विंस नहीं कर पाओगे, एंड दैट्स वेयर यू लूज द बैटल. जब ट्रेनर आपको सिखा रहा है तो आपने उसको सरफेस पे समझ लिया है, बट आप डीपर इनटू योर हार्ट लॉजिकली कन्विंस हुए नहीं हो, तो जब सामने वाला बंदे को आपको लॉजिकली कन्विंस करना होता है, वो आपको बैकफायर मारना शुरू होता है, ये चैलेंज करना शुरू करता है, तो आप स्ट्रगल करना शुरू करते हो, तो आपने तो कब लॉजिकली किसी को टेस्ट की नहीं है बैकफायर मार. First piece is ask yourself, have you understood logically making sense? Yes. Then ask the same question yourself, क्या मैं अभी किसी को समझा सकता हूँ या समझा सकती हूँ? क्या मेरे पास उतना एग्जाम्पल वर्ड्स आ गया है कि अब मैं किसी को समझा पाऊंगा? अगर हाँ, तो यू अलाउ मी टू मूव टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. अगर ना, तो अगर आप इन पर्सन होंगे तो रेज योर हैंड, अगर आप ऑनलाइन हो तो अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ and shout. That's the last expectation that I will have from my batch. कुछ पूछना है? Anything that somebody wants to add to this, disagrees to this, or suggest a change in this approach, more than happy to take that feedback on the board, because ये 4 expectation जो मैंने आज spell out करे, this is what I want to run. I want to ensure कि आप follow करें into this entire journey of this. So we'll pause here for 30 seconds to see in case anybody wants to add to this.
Just wanted to add one thing, like so suppose you're going to take a class, if you can tell us before also, like this is going to be the topic, so we can read more about it, so that hello yeah, so it will help us to grasp thing and ask more, just because we've been little bit read about from the whatever content has been provided by Marticus only. So, and anyways, I think we have got that thing. We have got that list also, which class will be taken on what day, so we can prepare a little bit and read it so that it's more yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, that's a good suggestion. So yeah, I agree. We can do that. So how we can do that? On a weekly basis, or on every week, Damini will send you an email. That email will contain of course the schedule of the session, but it will also include the topic that I will cover. For example, about this session, I think next weekend होंगे. I'm not coming, but hypothetically, let's assume कि next weekend session है. तो आपको ड्यूरिंग द वीक एक ईमेल आएगा कोऑर्डिनेटर से, इसमें लिखा होगा कि नेक्स्ट वीकेंड आपके सेशंस हैं, ये टाइम से ये टाइम है और ये टॉपिक कवर होने वाला. तो वो टॉपिक को आप, जो हमने स्टार्टिंग पोर्टल की बात करा, LMS पोर्टल की बात किया, आप पोर्टल पे जाओगे तो वहां पे आपको सेम पीपीटी दिखेगा. उस पीपीटी के आप जो जितना भी टाइम आपके पास है, आप उस पीसेस को पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. हैविंग सेड दिस, ऐसी मेरी कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है, which means somebody who comes unprepared into that class, मैं सेशन स्क्रैच से कराऊंगा. I will not assume सब लोग पढ़कर आए हैं, तो मैं स्क्रैच से नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं मीडियम लेवल से कर रहा हूँ, ऐसा मैं नहीं करूँगा। ऑफ कोर्स डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर टाइम एंड डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर मोटिवेशन। अगर आप पहले से थोड़ा सा पढ़ आओगे तो आपको अच्छा है, यू कैन आस्क मोर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड स्टफ, बट अगर कोई पढ़ के नहीं आया तो भी चलेगा, दैट्स ओके। करेक्ट भानु?
Yeah, agreed.
ठीक है, anything else guys before I wrap this up? And कुछ और ऐड करना चाहते हो, कुछ पूछना चाहते हो before we close this 2 days isolation session and we start this journey, technically we start this journey from the next session. Anything that you want to add to this, suggest, more than happy to take suggestions as well. And so continuous feedback, ऐसा नहीं आज कुछ बोलना था नहीं बोला, या हो सकता है आपको आज कुछ रियलाइज नहीं, सब कुछ सही चल रहा है और फ्यूचर में आपको नेक्स्ट सेशन में कुछ रियलाइज हो. So make this continuous feedback kind of thing. I know I think Nikhar and Damni mentioned about the feedback, but वो ठीक है, वो उनका पैटर्न है, because they will look at more from a coordination perspective and from a framework perspective. But I would want कि आप continuously मुझे बताते जाइए, सर हाँ ये चीज वर्क नहीं कर रही, ये चीज अच्छी वर्क कर रही है, इसको कहते हैं सर ये चैलेंज आ रहे हैं, माइक इश्यूज आ रहे हैं, क्लासरूम अगर जब होता है तो हमारे को ये प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, व्हाइट बोर्ड है बोर्ड. You need to be vocal about this, guys. Let's not sit back and waste time. That's the key. अगर एक सेशन हुआ है और उसमें आपको कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम लगा, ठीक है, be vocal about this and communicate the feedback to Damni, to me. So we can rectify. I do not want the sessions to be wasted. ऐसे 5 सेशन हो गए, अब आप बता रहे हो अरे सर हमारे को सुनाई नहीं रहा था, या हमें दिख नहीं रहा था, या फोन छोटा था, whatever. So be very vocal about this. Anybody wants to add anything, guys?
So can we have your can we connect with you personally after this session if there will be any query in after this particular 2-hour or 4-hour session, or we have to wait for next session just for our query?
Sorry Rich, I didn't get your question. Voice starting में you said something about the connection, but
sir actually my question is अगर कोई इन बिटवीन सेशन आफ्टर सेशन अगर कोई क्वेरी होता है, कोई पर्टिकुलर क्वेरी होता है, सो वी हैव टू वेट टिल द नेक्स्ट सेशन टू आंसर बाय यू, और वी कैन कनेक्ट डायरेक्टली बाय यू आफ्टर दिस सेशन आल्सो.
इन अ करंट सेटअप अभी के लिए तो आपको नेक्स्ट वीकेंड तक का ही वेट करना पड़ेगा. विल पैरेलली सी, क्योंकि अभी कोविड चल रहा है, तो आई डोंट नो कम्युनिकेशन किस तरीके से है, बट एज ऑफ नाउ व्हाट यू शुड डू, anything that any query that you have during the week, you note down on your notepad. When I will start the next section, my every session will start with the open flow, and I will take any doubts, comments, questions, and you can get address. You can raise your questions during that discussion, and then only I will go to the new topic.
Okay, no issues. Thank you.
Because मैं आपको realistic बताता हूँ. So for example, if I say okay, ये email ID पे आप भेज दो, और आपने उस ईमेल आईडी भेज दिया व्हाट इज इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक, या आपने भेज दिया कि सर व्हाट इज दिस, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड. मैं उस ईमेल का रिप्लाई करूंगा, आप फिर रिप्लाई करोगे, दैट्स नॉट द वे इट इज पॉसिबल, करेक्ट? आई नीड टू स्पीक टू यू either online or in person to understand your question and to explain and to convince you, correct? That cannot happen over an email.
Yes sir, correct.
Of course there would be, when we get to a stage जहाँ पे मैं आपको केस स्टडीज दे रहा हूँ, आपको मॉडल बनाने को दे रहा हूँ, वहां पे आपको मुझे सबमिट करनी होगी, वो कम्युनिकेशन प्लेटफॉर्म आपको दिए जाएंगे जिसके थ्रू आप वो सबमिशन कर पाओगे और क्वेरीज भी पूछ पाओगे. बट अभी के लिए वो मुझे लगता है आप उस जर्नी में उस स्टेज पे पहुंचे जहाँ पे आपको उसकी जरूरत. Anything else, guys?
Just wanted to know tentatively when will this submission and everything will start? Because I'm little worried because I don't have my laptop and I think it won't be good to send anything from my office.
Don't worry as of now. I think in a COVID situation, I would, because the pace of the program will also relatively be a little slower because you're in an online mode. So don't worry about those submissions as of now. There is nothing that you need to worry too much for at least next couple of weeks. Even if COVID situation probably doesn't improve, then probably we can again take a call after discussing with Damni, then can we try and change the submissions timeline for some of the projects or some of the assignment if we get to that stage. But as of now, don't worry, at least for next couple of weeks.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And as I told you, Bhanu, I am also not carrying my laptop, so don't worry. You and me are very similar. We both are stuck in a different city. Both of us not carrying our laptops. ठीक है, तुम्हारे पास हमारा ऑफिस का लैपटॉप तो है, मेरे पास तो वो भी नहीं है, सो मैं वो भी किसी से बोरो करवा के कर रहा हूँ. सो
ठीक है. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
ठीक है. Thank you. Welcome. Anything else, guys, before we close? ठीक है. On that note, we'll sign off for today. Take care, guys. You will receive. Damni, are you there on the call? Damni?
I'm there.
Anything to add before I close?
I'm sorry?
Anything that you want to add if I close the session?
Nothing. I just want to share a few words that I'm going to share the feedback form to everyone. So I request you to complete the feedback form today itself. It's a feedback form the basis on today's lecture. So it would be better to understand your point. If any kind of a suggestions or any point you want to highlight, we will definitely see into it and will assist you accordingly. That's it. Yeah, so this is the thing I want to add on. So rest, if you want to add on, so you can. Or if anyone have any doubt, any questions, so please let us know so we can address.
ठीक है. Any question, guys? No. ठीक है. Damni will send you feedback. आप वो feedback formalities complete कर देना. Parallelly, Damni would share the schedule with you. जैसे जैसे schedule होंगे. What I would intend to do at the start, again, this is an idea, I'm not confirming anything. At least for next 1 weekend or 2 weekend, probably we'll try and not keep it a 4-hour session. We'll try and keep it probably a 2-hour or 3-hour, at least 2 hour at least to start with. जिससे आप थोड़ा used to हो जाओ ये online, and then if by that time the COVID situation doesn't improve, then probably we'll go to online for a 4-hour session. That's a suggestion as of now. I will discuss with Damni, but I hope you guys are comfortable with this, correct? Because some of you might not be used to आज session आपको एक मिल गया होगा, but given some of you might still want to take more time to get used to this online setup and sessions, so I would suggest at least 1 or 2 session to be a reduced hours of 2 hours, and then get to a full pace of full duration of program for full duration of the session. I hope you guys are comfortable with that approach, correct? Okay, I can see some of the students have responded on the chat. Okay, so that's it from my side. Thanks everyone. Stay safe, take care. Damni, should I close this?
Sir, we can close the session.
Okay, thanks everyone. Bye. Take care.
Bye guys. Take care, sir.
Thanks.
Be safe.
Thanks.